Now, police in Pakistan say the prosecutor investigating the assassination of former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto has been killed. They say gunmen opened fire on Zulfiqar Ali's car in Islamabad. Pakistan's former military ruler Pervez Musharraf is under house arrest as part of that same case. Well, Kamal Hyder joins us live now from the scene in Islamabad. Kamal, what's happening?
Well, as you can see, the police investigators have now surrounded that white Toyota Corolla in which the state's prosecutor was traveling. He had just traveled less than half a kilometer from his residence in G9 when he came onto the main avenue, a very busy part of town. This is where he came under attack by unknown assailants riding a motorcycle. They shot him first and also shot at his guard, lone guard, I must tell you, and his driver, who were both wounded. The vehicle kept on moving for several hundred meters from where they came under fire. The driver then lost control, hit another woman who was crossing that particular road, lost control of the vehicle. The vehicle then veered off the road and came to a grinding halt here. He, of course, was killed on the spot as he was rushed to the hospital. And, of course, the police are now investigating as to what really happened. But earlier, we are told that he had requested the Interior Ministry for additional security because of the high-profile case that he was investigating. However, none of that was given. Only one guard was riding with him, I should say. And he, of course, is badly wounded also.
And Kamal, you were saying to me earlier that Ali may have been presenting new evidence in the Bhutto case. What will happen to that case now? Will that evidence ever be presented?
Well, in Pakistan, unfortunately, the powerful forces neutralize whoever is getting close to the truth. And this man, of course, was investigating the truth. He was against the granting of bail to the former military ruler. He also wanted the controversial outgoing Interior Minister, Mr. Rahman Malik, to be included in the investigation. So, of course, there were a lot of people who would have wanted to silence him. No one, of course, will take responsibility. This is a country where investigating officers are killed because recently, it must be remembered, another investigating officer of the National Accountability Bureau was also killed. Of course, the state said he had committed suicide, but his family refused to believe it. So, indeed, dangerous times here in Pakistan.
Absolutely. And of course, the former military ruler Pervez Musharraf is on trial for failing to provide enough security to prevent the assassination of Bhutto. Could this assassination lead to any high-level officials being held to account, do you think?
Well, if you look at the past, it is very seldom that people are brought to the book. There is hardly any justice. There, of course, if you remember, the outgoing Pakistani Prime Minister was also accused of massive corruption. The man investigating the case against him was also killed. So we are not likely to see any major arrests after this because nobody has taken responsibility. The Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan would have nothing to gain by killing this man. And of course, I must tell you that the legal fraternity across the country has gone on strike. The lawyers are angry. They would have wanted more security for this man. He was, after all, investigating a very high-profile murder case.
Kamal Hyder there in Islamabad. Thank you so much for that update.